Hello, Internet! How are you doing? I am back. My name is Barry, and I'm sure you know this. And we're back using my basically my VGC 14 team. I don't know what I'm saying. We're back with this team. If you've been watching my videos this week so far, I hope you've been enjoying them. But you've seen what's been going on. Free battles, casual battles, as it's called in this. Just because it's not updated, at least not by the time that I'm recording this. I think I saw somewhere that like on the 1st or 2nd or something of July, then that's when the new Battle Stadium ranks will be updated. But in the meantime, ooh, look at this. I'm liking the look of this. And also fearing it too. So in the meantime, free battles, you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates, isn't it? We've had some really wild battles this week. They've been fun as well, actually, and that's been the best thing about this. I think, actually, hopefully it wasn't too apparent last week that although I guess some of the games were fun, like I wasn't really enjoying myself as much as I probably should have been, playing Pokemon and whatever. I'm enjoying myself a lot more now. I love seeing all these new Pokemon that we can use. I'm really not a fan of closed-in formats where, like 14, like ironic that we're using my 14 team, like 17 and 20 seemed quite restrictive as well. So yeah, to get halfway to being national decks, I'm enjoying this a lot more. But I've basically waffled on about a bunch of stuff there that I really didn't need to. But I think Amoonguss Azumarill looks fantastic here. Indeed, I do need to worry about a bit. And I guess we'll go with Tyranitar as well too. But I am either Talonflame, my own Talonflame, or Raichu, just because he has got a lot of water Pokemon, obviously. Urshifu is threatened by both of these as well. I'm going to go with Raichu, actually, instead of Talonflame. Yeah, Raichu does very well here as well. I mean, a case could have gone for Talonflame there as well, too. Tailwind is handy. Having the priority Brave Bird for at least one turn is handy as well, too. Look at this guy, or girl. Right, look at this guy. It's clearly a girl character, Barry. Some new items of clothing there that I've not seen before. Hat and the stockings or whatever. But yeah, okay. So we're in this interesting position now where should I try and be cheeky and protect Amoonguss and Belly Drum in his face? Like, if I was being super serious about this, if I really wanted to win the game, then I would just be safe. I would just go for a Rage Powder and Belly Drum here. But I'm just really curious what can he even do to threaten Azumarill. Sometimes they have Iron Head. I guess they can technically have Thunder Punch as well. But would they do that in the face of an Amoonguss? They need to Psychic my Amoonguss because that's the thing that's stopping them from hitting my Azumarill. So I'm going to get cheeky. I'm going to try and be cheeky here. And I'm going to try and Belly Drum right in their faces. And say, look, there's nothing you can do about this. This is when like the Urshifu Dynamaxes and goes for like a Max Lightning. Isn't it? So we'll see. Aerial Ace. Okay. Goes through Protect, doesn't it? Okay. Whoops. Well, yep, there's that. But it should be followed by a Psychic. It doesn't... Oh, Expanding Force. Female does get it as well then. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't break the Protect, at least. That is one thing that I was a little bit worried about. And that does a lot of damage, actually. Even, yeah, coming from indeed female. So that turn could have worked out a little bit better, I think. Yeah. If I'd gone for the Rage Powder there, Azumarill would have still taken that damage. Azumarill would be at exactly the same position that it's at now, but I would have just taken a bit more damage from the Expanding Force. Yeah, completely forgot there that Urshifu's physical contact moves go through Protect. That is a really wild mechanic. And I can't Aqua Jet here because we are in Psychic Terrain. This is one of the things, obviously this team was built many years ago. There was no terrain when Azumarill was running wild on opponents. So I feel like, yeah, I've got to go for a Rage Powder here, and I've got to Dynamax. What have I got in the back again? Tyranitar and Raichu. Okay. Well, I think they're going to go... I'm going to go for the Max Starfall into the Urshifu, I think. But indeed he's a threat as well. Can I take 2 more Expanding Forces? I think so, because going for the Max Starfall here, I will be getting rid of the Psychic Terrain, which means it won't be spread anymore after this turn. So, yeah, okay. It's a learning experience. Azumarill has still got a decent amount of HP. Would have rather have more, though. But again, you know, not going for the Rage Powers that last turn didn't make any difference in the amount of damage Azumarill took. So, yeah, let's see what happens then. Yeah, he's probably just going to go for another Aerial Ace and Expanding Force. I wonder if Expanding Force works as a spread move. I.e., will it be shielded by Wide Guard and reduced in power through spread? I don't know. But yeah, that did a lot of damage to Azumarill still, and there's no terrain anymore. So Expanding Force I don't think is going to knock out Raichu if they do target it, but yeah, this game got interesting, got tricky. This Indeedee Expanding Force has been more of a threat than I thought it was going to be. Absolutely. Yeah, I guess it was because I was looking on Cerebi before like everything had been put through properly, but I clicked on Expanding Force and I'm pretty sure Indeedee female wasn't on that list, but maybe it's been updated now. But even still, you can just go for he just needs to Dynamax his Kingdra, go for a Max Airstream into my Azumarill, and I think he wins the game. I will go for an Electro Web, and I will Max Guard here because I feel like he has to target my Azumarill. He has to Airstream me. If he swaps the Indeedee out to it was Pelipper, wasn't it? His rain setter or not? I'm not sure about. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he is. He's probably just going to go for Follow Me here. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Considering he has got Follow Me, maybe he doesn't need to target my Azumarill this turn. But I feel like he should. But I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? There's Max Guard. Because there's no rain, my Electro Web, my Raichu will be faster than his Kingdra. But yeah, I'm tense. I'm wondering how this turn's going to go. So we know that if I get the weather now, my Tyranitar is going to be faster than this Kingdra because it is at -1. Max Airstream, yeah, is into the Azumarill as kind of expected. Now, unfortunately, because we have got one more turn of Dynamax, we can't Aqua Jet this turn. We've got to take the Airstream or. Yeah, I mean, we can't survive an Airstream from there, can we? Absolutely not. So, I'm just going to Electro Web again, actually, and I will try and Max Guard. Yeah, I'll try and Max Guard. If we get it off, great. We can actually do something with Azumarill. Oh, we do. But, yeah, surely he's just going to Airstream again into the Azumarill. He protects the Indeedee, that's fine. Like, the thing that I was worried about there, actually, is if we didn't get that Max Guard, he would just Airstream again. He would get his Speed Boost back. And I kind of would like the Kingdra to be at -2 speed, because then even in rain, my Raichu will be faster, and if it comes down to my Tyranitar against and Raichu against this Kingdra in rain, my Raichu will still be faster, as he will be at -2, and then I can Electro Web again, and then on that turn, Tyranitar should be faster from there. So now, I'm just going to Electro Web again, because he is at -2 speed now. I need to keep him at -2 speed, and I'm going to just Aqua Jet into the Indeedee, since the Psychic Train's gone, thanks to our own thingy. If this is Pelipper coming in, then fine. Yeah, it is. Pelipper's going to be going down to these attacks, and this is why I wanted it to be at -2 speed. And I mean, frankly, honestly, if I didn't get that Max Guard off again, he would have got a speed boost, another speed boost from the Airstream. But now this Kingdra is definitely going to be slower than everything because I've got Tyranitar in the back. He will get the train back though with Indeedee, but I assume he's going to be knocking out my Azumarill here. Yeah, so I think we should be okay. And it all came down to getting that max guard, which I went for it. Yeah, I feel like that was the best move. It is Life Orb Kingdra as well too, because I didn't want to swap Tyranitar in on an Airstream. And if I get the max guard as I did, it would have been that much more significant. It would have been, very, very good for us. I think this is his last turn of Dynamax as well too. In which case, if it is, I think it is, then we have obviously won the Weather War. So we'll just wait for all of these abilities to activate. And yeah, Kingdra does go small again. So, okay, so I think it was a couple of days ago, we lost to a Kingdra because we missed our +6 player off on it. This one we won because we got the max guard. So there you go, 10% on that, 30% on this. Swings and roundabouts, that is Pokemon in a nutshell. I mean, I was saying we won, we haven't actually won anything just yet because we need to hit the moves. But yeah, I'm just going to go for an Electro Web again and a Rock Slide, just because he probably will go for a Follow Me. Expanding Force obviously doesn't help him against... doesn't help him against the Tyranitar. But, okay, he has just gone for a Helping Hand. So Crunch would have been more powerful, but and more accurate. But, oh, I shouldn't have given that speech about 10% and 30%, because Rock Slide can miss Pokemon. It hits the Kingdra, though, thankfully. Doesn't knock it out, though. Hydro Pumps into my Tyranitar. Probably will one-shot it. It's got Life Orb. Got the Helping Hand boost. I think I've lost. I've lost the game. I have lost the game. I think. How much health has this Indeedee got on it? Did the Rock Slide hit? It missed, didn't it? The Rock Slide missed. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Wow. Okay, yeah, Expanding Force is going to knock out my Raichu. If I'd hit that 10% Rock Slide on the Indeedee, then this Thunderbolt would have knocked it out. Oh my. Oh, we survived. We survived. And we will take one more turn of Sand as well. Okay. They have got Protect. They should try and double Protect. Now, if they... I don't know how many more turns of Sand. I think there's enough turns of Sand. But if they win this, thanks to getting their own double Protect back, then that is... irony. That is... justice. Yeah, there's one more turn of Sand that's going to hit us. He needs a double Protect. Oh, dear me. What has happened? What has happened here? Oh, of course. Can you believe that? There I oh. Wow. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, I only got into that position because I did get the max guard, but then he also got his double protect and also avoided the rock slide as well. Yeah, wow, okay. So, in hindsight, because he did go for the helping hand, in hindsight, I could have gone for the crunch into the Kingdra, which would have knocked it out. But let's say he did go for the follow me there. But yeah, let's say he did go for the follow me. I would have knocked out his Indeedee that turn because Kingdra was so slow. And Life Orb Hydro Pump, I'm not sure if that would have knocked this Tyranitar out because there's not much bulk in it at all. It might have still knocked it out. Let's, for hypothetical reasons, let's assume that it would have knocked out Tyranitar. It would have just been a really slow Kingdra against a Raichu. And then it would have just come down to if he hit his Hydro Pump, I guess, because a Life Orb Hydro Pump, I think, would knock out this Raichu. And I think I would have needed 2 Thunderbolts to knock out his Kingdra. So I think I was right to go for the Rock Slide there. There's also Rock Slide flinch chances as well. But yeah, I can't believe that. But yeah, this guy's got a very viable looking team as well too, and they've only got 30 seconds to actually think about what I'm going to do. So Let's try and think. All right, I'm gonna. I seem to like this lead. I think Azumarill looks very good against him. Tyranitar does look okay-ish. The Sylveon I do have to worry about as well. But if I go with Excadrill in this last slot, then the Urshifu is going to be a big pain for us. I'm going to go with Raichu. I'm just thinking about if that Sylveon is going to be a problem for us as well too. But yeah, that was wild. There I was going on about, oh, you know, I lost to that Kingdra because I missed the 10% play rough like a couple of days ago, and oh, how justice is served. There we go, because I got the doubled max guard to win that game, and of course, just as if the Pokemon gods are listening to me themselves. It gives me a rock slide miss and and a double protect from them as well too. Ah, dear me. And the game. That's funny. So this is a Frisk Gothitelle, which is interesting because I can swap out now, but he knows I've got the Cobra Berry, so if he wants to just go for an Airstream still into the Amoonguss, I don't know. He can fake out here as well too, which is what I am fearing. So do I go for a double protect this turn? And then a Rage Powder and a Belly Drum? Yeah, I didn't bring Talonflame, did I? Talonflame would have been decent here, because in Tailwind, this Azumarill does outspeed a few things. I'm not really fearing him Trick Rooming here, because I've got, you know, both slower Pokemon here. So I'm just going to double protect, just because I think there's a decent chance he is going to fake out. Like a fake out into Amoonguss and an Airstream into Azumarill is last thing I want really. If he does go for a fake out and an Airstream into Amoonguss here, then I will be wasting my Cobra Berry, but I will definitely have another Rage Powder again next turn. There's also a chance that he could just Taunt. Both of these can learn Taunt. So this seems like the safest way forward. He is Dynamaxing here as well too, so you know, whenever I do choose to Dynamax, I'm going to have at least an extra turn on him. At least 2 turns. There's the fake out. If is he doing it into the okay. Yeah, if I choose to Belly Drum this next turn. So yeah, I've lost my Cobra Berry there, and yeah, the next Airstream is going to knock my Amoonguss out, but I will be able to get a Belly Drum off. Oh, it is Life Orb Gyarados. They're all Life Orb Gyarados, aren't they? That's not what I want to see, because Azumarill is going to have to take 1 max Airstream the next turn after I guess it forces me to Dynamax, doesn't it? Unless I protect on their last turn of Dynamax and then take the attack through the protect. So yeah, okay, we'll see. We are going to be taking a Psychic or whatever from Gothitelle here as well too, but shouldn't do that much damage. But yeah, Frisk Gothitelle, interesting. Moxie Gyarados 2, that's very not good. Oh, and a Taunt, so there is a Taunt there. Okay. Well, this went disastrously, didn't it? There you go. And because he's Airstreamed, yeah, alright, so this has been a very good example of how to lose very quickly. Yeah, he had all the tools he needed there, didn't he? He had the fake out, which forced my protect turn 1. I guess in hindsight I could have gone for a Belly Drum turn 1, but that was risking a Life Orb Airstream in the face. And then because he's also got Taunt on his Gothitelle, which isn't very common, but I did kind of call it, he was able to stop my Belly Drum there as well too. So yeah, this game has gone absolutely disastrously. And because he is Life Orb and at +1 now, he's just going to be able to one-shot either of these Pokemon. He will target the Raichu here. Absolutely. So, yeah, there's not a lot I can do here. There's not a lot I can do. But let's try. Let's see. Azumarill did look very good against his team. I'm hoping here that he is targeting my Raichu, just because he has shut down my belly drum. My Azumarill isn't really the threat for him right now. And something's going to be taking a play rough. That's Raichu, okay. Okay. If he does target my Raichu here, which it looks like he is, we could be okay. As long as we hit this play rough. Because I've still got my Dynamax. His Dynamax is gone now. I've still got my Dynamax. I still think he'll be able to one-shot my my Raichu with just a Waterfall in the rain with +2 with Life Orb. So yeah. Even if I hit this player, I still think I'm losing the game. I think. Yeah, there's a Sash there as well too, which forces us to either try and trade fake outs or yeah, that's not good. I can't believe that first game though, and this game as well. Like, it's nice that we're actually finding opponents that know what they're doing. But he had like everything he needed there, like the taunt on Gothitelle as well. But yeah, we can't protect with Azumarill because we are taunted, and yeah, this Gyarados is just gonna take out my Raichu before I can do anything. I can't protect unless I. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna try and max guard here, and I will play rough into the Gyarados. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if there is a way out of this. Now, I'm hoping here that it's going to try and fake out into my Raichu like a very cheeky person, and just double into the Raichu with his Gyarados as well, because the Raichu is the threat here, surely. Gyarados, if it's only got water and flying attacks, which they don't normally, without its Dynamax, it isn't going to be threatening Azumarill too much. But I just don't want Azumarill to take a Thunderbolt here. Well, it can't, because I've got Lightning Rod. Okay, let's see then. Okay, and he has just gone for the fake out into Azumarill. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Azumarill? That bit of text just came up, said Azumarill shook off the attack. But yeah, now, there's nothing that I can do. Like, I've got to Aqua Jet the Raichu to get rid of their Lightning Rod. Or, okay, they've actually got Protect as well. So yeah, we've absolutely lost this game. And, like, if we survive this Rain boosted, +2 boosted, Life Orb boosted Waterfall, which we don't anyway, then we could have had a chance, maybe, without that Protect. But yeah, this has just been a demolition. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's it, isn't it? Interesting game. Yeah. That's the end. Yeah, what went wrong then? Let's just try and think about that, because he led with a Gothitelle with Taunt and Fake Out, both of those he needed, and a Gyarados. If I had led with my Raichu, he did have his Raichu as his switch in. I'll just get rid of this game so I'm not wasting his time. If I thought he was going to switch in his Raichu, I could have gone for an Electro Web, which would have been somewhat nice. Depending on if he Dynamaxed his Gyarados or not, I guess. But as far as I mean, I could have led. Obviously, with hindsight, you can always lead better, can't you? But let's just try and run through if I could have done anything different with the Amoonguss Azumarill lead, because I did double protect turn 1, because if it went for a fake out into Amoonguss, he could have had the max grass, and with Life Orb max flying would have done a lot of damage to Azumarill to the point where I couldn't have got the belly drum off. So I needed to double protect turn 1. Because he did also attack into the Amoonguss turn 1, he got rid of my Cobra Berry, which meant that the next attack into my Amoonguss knocked it out. Because he also had Taunt on his Gothitelle, he was able to stop my belly drum. Could I have swapped anything that turn? Could I have swapped? Like, he was stopping my belly drum either way. There was no way that I could have got the belly drum that turn. Maybe if I in hindsight, like this would have been a really, really tough goal. But like if I protected the Raichu, no, yeah, that wouldn't have worked either. If I protected the Azumarill turn one, swapped Amoonguss into Raichu, he would have Dynamaxed. He would have been at +1 speed from the air boost, airstream boost. Couldn't have gone for a fake out, couldn't have gone for Electro or anything because Gyarados would have been faster. So yeah, like there was no. I think that lead literally just shut down anything those two Pokemon could have done. The only hope for me there would have been just to lead differently, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, I don't know who would have expected both Taunt and Fake Out on Gothitelle as well. That's not that common, I don't think. So yeah, very interesting games. The first game was wild though, with all that RNG going on. Second game was a bit embarrassing, to be completely honest. But if you've enjoyed this, then brilliant, and thank you. Please share, like, comment, and everything. But I'll see you tomorrow. So thank you, and goodbye for now.